Hi, if you're new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are watching 12th episode of second season of Durarara Shou, and it is the last episode, at least of the show part, so let's see what it has. Let's go! Alright, let's see, the grand finale, maybe. I'm really curious to see, what is going to happen in this episode. Don't even know what to say during the opening. Was a lot of stuff happening in the previous one. I watched it just a few hours ago. Decided to finish last two episodes in one day. It will be just published on separate days. And so I didn't have time maybe to think too much on the events of the previous one. Damn, Kahi is so cool. One of my, well, I like the whole group. All of them are really cool. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that was really interesting. Yeah, I think the most important part, maybe, is that Masaomi is coming back now into the fray. So we can expect maybe for him to appear in the most crucial, critical moment to help our characters, main characters. We didn't see these two for an eternity. I actually thought they would show up again after we thought, okay, these people who are thought to be killed by Shou, they are probably killed by Hollywood, in fact. But she didn't appear after that either. Just chilling. Oh, yeah. That moment with the bike. Pretty much, yeah. Oh. Understandable, okay. They soiled the name of dollars, right? Adversity makes a man wise. Also, he said, my name is Rugamina, but subtitles said Mikado. Flame Haze. Yes, she is. She can't abandon her boyfriend. Let them do their thing. So he's just strolling around with this bike. Oh, that's hers. Sorry, I didn't recognize it. Right, she has a white one. I just didn't realize it. So he just came to beat up someone who is responsible. He is very bold. got off easy. Yeah. Main mission. The fuck? There's... She just threw a knife and ran? Why do you antagonize him? She obviously sees him as a threat, though. She wanted to run back to a stronger weapon. Yeah, she's here. Okay. So Celti should also be nearby. He thinks Isaiah is the one who ordered them to kidnap Akane. I think Varona mentioned it was like 3 different requests for Akane, Anri, and... His girlfriend is very sweet. I like, she has a really nice personality. So he is also using a car as a way to block? Oh, that was quick. Wall of muscle. That is true. Well, Celti came to help. Well, we knew she has to be somewhere nearby. Holy shit. At least now, as he saved Akane, she will finally realize that he is probably not out to kill her family, right? Oh, that's so cute. She's so tiny. Present progressive tense, what? Well, because obviously she didn't have any, like, ill intent herself. She's really cute. Like, for good? What the heck? Harassment! Jail! She's excited about... Oh my gosh! Henry seems to be laughing though. Pretty close. He talks in a very disgusting way. Yeah, that's what he means. Um, no, well, I understand why he feels like he needs to take responsibility. Yeah, he's not a leader, he's like a founder. It's a bit different, right? Interesting. So that's like the impression he had. Well, I think it comes from a good place, what he's saying. Don't be so dramatic. By the city. So he wants to be on the level with everything extraordinary in the city. Oh. Masaomi. So he came just to look. Just to check. Okay. Oh, such a small coffee. That's good. Kinda setup. It feels like everything is kinda being resolved. very quickly. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. 嗯 That's unexpected. Okay, so Hollywood had nothing to do with it. 50-50, okay. Oh, it's like a bente from the shop. Gratify myself. I wonder what's a fun vacation in her opinion. Well, I guess he's very confident. Or his people are somewhere nearby. That was very stealthy. Oh, wow. That's practical. Why they have to be so creepy? So, what is his name? Dracon is the new business partner. Yegor has a new hairstyle, I think. Or did he always have this? Very noble. Pardon. I can't. this Russian. Okay. I thought they already used him for what they wanted to use him. Oh gosh. That must be fucking painful. Shit. I don't want to be leader of these idiots. I think that makes him more creepy. That he like, but then like, oh sorry, I brought some bandages. Why they call it an outfit? That's so strange. Yeah, but there are like more things starting, you know? A lot of was resolved, but a lot has started. He is good looking. Thanks for the compliment. So he is nearby. Yeah, makes sense because he talks about his appearance to show that he like sees him. Wait, that's a lot of blood. What the fuck? He said taking a nap, not fucking dying. Shit, that's a lot of stuff happening. I feel a bit confused now. Wait a second. Yodogiri. Didn't we have someone? Oh, wait, I already have him written down. Oh my god, I'm such a potato. He is right here. That's why I remember his name. It's a missing president of Yodogiri Corporation. Wait, didn't he look a bit different? They just showed this old man. And I think we saw Jinai Yodagiri and I thought he looked a bit different. Is it him? Wasn't that another old dude? Maybe that was another man? I feel like there's too many characters. The part with all these like groups and corporations, like Avakusu group and another something group, this is the most confusing part for me, to be honest. It was easier to navigate these gangs than it is this Yakuza, I think, right? Yakuza groups. I think these are the ones that I'm really like confused with, and there seems to be a whole lot plot going here between these groups and spies and I don't know, struggle for power maybe on this territory, and Hollywood also being involved somehow. And now when he was talking about it, Bakemona, the monster he meant, I think he was talking about Shou, that you threw Shou in there, and so they thought it is Shou's fault, and that was whole mess. But then it was like inside cleaning in the end, so why is this guy mad? I feel like I'm a bit confused here. I have to maybe check all these points, and maybe like if you have something to say in the comments, that also might be very helpful, because I feel like this is definitely the part that I need to put everything like on the correct shelves with the Yakuza corporations, because everything else like with Russian group, it's also pretty much as I understood Avakusu corporation group is the right word, right? They are now partners with Dracon, his Varona's dad, and he asked them to leave his daughter alive to pretend they didn't see her, but there was nothing said, of course, about Sloan, so they're taking Sloan, we don't know what happens to him. And Yegor was also here, but he was also sent by her dad here, right? So he's kind of on that side to sell her out here, but so that's like basically the thing here, that Sloan is now in their hands. Varona will maybe, if they just let her go like they promised, but they like she's not in the same group as her dad, so to say, like she's acting by herself. So yeah, her dad like asked to let her go maybe, and they just slapped her so she wouldn't like follow them, find Sloan, etc. But I feel like, judging by what she said like, if you're gonna kill Sloan, kill me too, I'm not going to take any pity. I feel like with this kind of mindset, if they let her go, she's going to try, and she will find them, and she will try to help Sloan or help him back, etc., or take revenge maybe if they kill him, everything. So that is very complicated situation here, but also, gosh, with Ryu, and I also know, but maybe noticed it before. They always say, they say Ryugamine in the audio, but subtitles say Mikado. I think Ryu is like his name, so he's saying his name, but they are writing his surname in the subtitles. That's strange. Why do they do that? That's a bit like confusing to me. But other than that, he is, I think, trying to take action to have maybe more control inside the dollars, so it will be easier to avoid situations like the one that happened, going directly against what Rochi advised him. And I think he was so like dramatic about Rochi's advice, even though it's just advice, dude. Just listen to it, and you either agree or you don't. You can put a pin in that. Okay, that's what this person suggested, right? It doesn't mean like you have to do it and you're like, what the fuck, how dare you suggest this to me? Like, relax a little, okay? You are so dramatic. But okay, I mean, it's fair. When you're a teenager, that's like the time to be dramatic, so let's let's give him that, right? But he decided to like go completely in the opposite direction of that advice, and like, no, I'm going to take that suspicious Aoba's proposition. I'm going to show him that I'm not like scared to show teeth, and I don't want like Henri to get involved, for example, like my friends to get involved, and I think he also assumes that maybe if he can give them some kind of orders, then he can get some control like over this group at least, because they are basically the ones that started the whole conflict with Rochi, for example. So maybe that's how he wants to maybe have more power and control inside the dollars without changing the idea of the dollars. And lastly, like going back with what we started with, Isaiah idea. Actually, when I was watching the first season, I was also writing down like how to remember whose name it is, and near Isaiah, it says in parentheses, pretty smug guy. I think I meant like pretty and smug. So, oh, pretty smug. I'm not actually sure right now, but it's kind of a bit ironic, because yeah, he is very smug, so I think he didn't really expect something like this would happen in this end of this episode to happen. So yeah, that part is a bit ironic with what I wrote down about him. But gosh, that escalated. I don't know, it's kind of like there was a huge build up, a lot of stuff is happening, and you're like, holy shit, then suddenly everything is resolved in a second, and you're like, oh, okay, all right. But then by the end of the episode, we get new threads building up, like, oh, okay, this and that happened. There's a lot of bloody stuff as well. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's unfair to say, I think there was always something like this in Durarara. Maybe it was just like a while ago or something. I just felt like the ending was extra bloody, maybe. But yeah, that's definitely something to look forward to in like the next part. We are done with the Shou part. Now I think the next one, which is it 10 or what's the third one? I'll have to check. But basically, yeah, that's it for now. So as I feel very confused, I think there's no point maybe in discussing it anymore. If you have anything to add, anything to explain, please do so in the comments down below, without spoilers of course. And then maybe by the time I start the next part, I have something more to say on this one. And of course we'll continue like making new discoveries along the way and discussing those. But yeah, with that said, that will be it for today. So thank you for watching and see ya!